The beautiful, dramatic setting here. Now it's ended.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. Valanciunas, good. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Mitchell's shot is good.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Right side Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. 4-point game. Gobert down low, guarded by Valanciunas. That one drops for him.
Well, there's a certain amount of awareness that you're responsible for having when you're Rudy Gobert, and he makes excellent use of his size right there.
Now here's Brooks, down low. Jackson has the open look. They get it again. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 to shoot. Jackson in the corner. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. Out to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
What an athletic lineage for Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
Now here's Morant. Passes to Jackson. And the layup is good.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Here's Winslow. Kicks it to Brooks. Morant outside. Back to Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Dishes to Brooks. The 3 from Morant. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz trail by 4. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Here's Conley. Doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant passes to Valanciunas. On the wing, Winslow. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Jackson. And stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Morant outside. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And the Jazz with possession here. Utah trailing here. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. That evens the score.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Valanciunas dishes to Jackson. And it's blocked! And he keeps control of the ball. One-on-one here. Here's Mitchell. Bucket is good. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
Valanciunas inside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Jazz. They lead by 2.
Venom.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Davis, Moutier out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Wow. Clark, the pass to Melton. Back to Clark. It's stolen by Gobert. Davis kicks to Clarkson. The Jazz working the ball around now. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Moutier, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
Clark against Gobert. And that one's good by Clark.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Moutier dishes to Gobert. Back to Moutier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Moutier's got the lead up to 2 now for the Jazz.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Moutier. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The pass to Clark. To the right side. Back to Anderson. Pass to Clark. Inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And O'Neal gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Utah lead.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. Here's Gutteridge. Back to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Passes it to O'Neal. He kicks to Moutier. And Jones pulls it down. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. for the Jazz. Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Dylan Brooks comes in for Milton. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
Here's Mitchell. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Back to Clark. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Mitchell wide open. Here's Davis. In the corner, it's Clarkson. No good from outside. Valanciunas finds Jones. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tie game in Utah. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter. And that's...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Morant kicks to Brooks. The dish now to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Tries it from 9. That one a little long. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. The lead is 2.
And one thing you love about Ingles, he hits a lot of contested jumpers.
He does, and he'll get to his game by using jab steps, pump fakes, really good ball handler. He's unafraid in the clutch. He'll talk a little smack every now and again. Joe Ingles has carved out quite a career. It is still amazing to me that in 2017, Donovan Mitchell wasn't even a top 10 pick. If you had a redraft, he'd likely go top 2. Absolutely incredible.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the shot is good. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
In the corner, Winslow with it. The pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Jackson. Morant against Bogdanovich. Shoots the three. And it's Morant missing.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Jackson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. In the corner, Winslow with it. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. It's good. Morant's got 6 points.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Conley gets the bucket. Morant with it. He's got 6. Out to Brooks. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Another shot. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Winslow.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
To the inside. And Gobert throws it down.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Clark with it. Conley picks him up. Teardrop shot. And it's Clark with the jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Jones against Conley. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Clark finds Jones. Back to Clark. Passes it to Melton. Offline with his 3. Jazz leading by 6. That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor. He'll get to the line.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 8 points.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Now, Morant. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Jazz lead by 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Moutier, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 6. Morant kicks to Jackson. From the arc, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Moutier. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant left side. Back to Winslow. To the paint. Stolen by O'Neal. Ingles passes to Moutier. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Boy, Moutier, tough shot through contact. That is nice.
And they double up Morant. It's stolen by Ingles. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Morant with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by Jackson. Back to Ingles. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
On the wing, Winslow. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
The drive by Brooks. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Ingles. Mitchell comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Memphis. 4-point game. And the dunk by O'Neal.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
You see Donovan Mitchell finding his rhythm. You're in for a long night. He is effortless offensively.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Morant.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
The Grizzlies have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
That's the bucket they needed, and Valanciunas goes and gets it for him. The big man seizes control of the moment.
Conley hits the jumper, and the Jazz lead by 4.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Morant reaches to Winslow. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Morant outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lock at 6. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from a 4 all night.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Brooks against Mitchell. On the wing, Winslow. The 3 from Morant. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Stolen by Brooks. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Jazz on D. Morant passes to Jackson. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here is Mitchell on the wing, Ingles. Now the pass to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. And Gobert kicks to Ingles from deep. And it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward spot. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. Roman the paint. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Up and in on the layup.
Great self-confidence from Winslow on that play, taking it up strong inside.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Morant comes with the double team. Ingram wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies on offense. Brooks outside. Memphis moving it around. Back to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks misses. Finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Morant against Ball. Passes to Jackson. Ingram with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And then Favors with the dunk.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Morant. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Brooks dishes to Winslow. Right side Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Brooks the pass to Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Left side Jackson. Shoots from 8. Valanciunas. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Fast break Memphis. Morant with the ball. Ball against Winslow. Out to Morant. Back to Winslow. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson finds Morant. Count the basket. It's a tie ball game.
So tough to guard. When Morant is rising and firing like that, basically impossible to stop.
Here's Favors. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Brooks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
Morant gaining the floor. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Morant. Kicks to Valanciunas from 12 feet out. The offensive rebound. Brooks outside. Winslow up top. He's covered by Ingram. Brooks the pass to Valanciunas. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Floats it up for Williamson. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Williamson against Jackson. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. Feeds it to Winslow. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, Winslow gets aggressive and puts the defense on their heels, leaving them no chance but the foul.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
2 on the clock. Clark hits the close-range jumper. Clark's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Hayes. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Anderson up top. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Anderson. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Now here's Redick. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. No good on the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Jackson against Jones. And there's the pass to Gutteridge. Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And the wide open shot from Redick. Again, the Pelicans score. Memphis leading. Jones with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Anderson passes to Clark. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Grizzlies have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And the technical free throw is good. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the wing right side. Melton passes to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Clark. That shot off the mark. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. From downtown, and Redick the bucket on the assist by Okafor. Redick's got the game tied up here for New Orleans. Out to the wing, back to Jones. Anderson kicks to Jones. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Passes it to Gutteridge. Jackson against Jones. And Anderson has it in the corner. Jones finds Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Jackson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
New Orleans making some changes here. Favors comes in for Okafor. And Zion Williamson subbed in for Nicolo Mello. Here's Morant. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Morant dishes to Winslow. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Jackson. At the elbow, Williamson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Valanciunas. Jackson passes to Morant. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Lets it go from 14. It's good on the putback.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
Here's Hart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Redick against Brooks. Right side Redick. Back to Favors. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
And he ends up missing both free throws. All going up court. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. Just in terms... And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Ball against Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. A miss that time would have put him up. Jackson's gone 2 for 5 tonight. And the dunk by Williamson.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Brooks finds Morant. Pass to Jackson. In the corner, Winslow with it. Back to Jackson. Morant outside. Brooks for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And the pass to Holiday. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Holiday's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
Now Drew aggressive there, right? You could see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
Morant against Ball. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Valanciunas. Morant's got 6.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now, here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Valanciunas. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
There's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
Here's Ball. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Winslow finds Jackson. And here's Morant. For the lead. Rebound by Drew Holiday. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Williamson. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Smart play, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Morant outside. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Pass to Jackson. Up top, Morant. Brooks outside. Morant against Ball. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Ball against Morant. Dishes it to Jackson. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Okafor comes in for Williamson. Ball against Jones. Ball dishes to Okafor. Ball with it. Working on Jones. Shoots. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I think Lonzo is doing a better job at this stage of taking his game just a lot more serious when he came into the league.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Clark finds Jones. Anderson outside. Now here's Clark. Back to Anderson. Pass to Clark. And it's blocked. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Got a piece of it. Clark, the pass to Gutterich. Back to Clark. And it's blocked. The pass to Okafor. Here's Gutterich. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
So he can guard multiple positions, and Lonzo Ball's versatility helping out on that possession.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Memphis, Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the 3 spot. Here's Gutterich. After Drew Holiday's score, here's Clark. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Melly from outside the arc. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Ahead. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Melton's got his first bucket in this one.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Melly. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Down low. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Passes to Melton. He kicks to Jones. Inside. Stolen by Holiday. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Holiday with the ball. Redick surveying the D. Tries it from 9. It's good. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Well, J.J. doing a great job deciding on that pick and roll play with what to do with the basketball. Deceptively crafty when he gets in that set.
Now here's Anderson. Memphis moving it around. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Holiday, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
To the paint, here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Now here's Redick. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Grizzlies, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Now here's Morant. After J.J. Redick's miss, that's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Williamson against Jackson. Williamson dishes to Favors. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Morant passes to Brooks. Favors against Valanciunas. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
1:16 left to play here in the fourth. Ingram with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Moore passes to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
A lot of people feel like Moore has natural point guard ability, so I like to see him find the open man.
The three from Morant. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Williamson. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Valanciunas dishes to Jackson. Back to Valanciunas. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
Now here's more. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morant passes to Jackson. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Morant outside. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From New Orleans, back in a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
So Memphis will get the first possession. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Ball hits them both. And the Grizzlies with possession here. And here's Morant. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks outside. The 3 from Morant. Memphis the rebound. Valanciunas. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Here's Jackson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead. The drive by Williamson. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Brooks outside. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. And he makes that one.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Hayes the pass to Ball. Oh,
man. Lonzo Ball, give me pressure. I'll show you what I can do.
Morant outside. Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. Winslow the pass to Brooks. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Shoots over ball. Valanciunas dishes to Winslow. Pass to Valanciunas. Puts up a three. Drills the three-pointer. Winslow's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
They're in total command of this game with time starting.
What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Zion wanted it, and he nailed it.
Pass to Winslow. Morant outside. Back to Winslow. Morant outside. Off target with his three. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
Winslow finds Morant. Back to Jackson. The pass to Morant. Here's Valanciunas. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They escape with a victory, although they need the next.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a look for some of the Kings players as they entered their building tonight. Here at home, they like to make an impression. And David Aldridge is standing by for our...
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. Jackson. Bagley with the rebound.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jay, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
It's his first trip to the line. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon. And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level.
Stolen by Jackson to the middle. No good from Valanciunas.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And once Fox has some speed behind him, it's a wrap. I mean, he's superb at using it to dunk.
Morant passes to Brooks. Fox with the steal. About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
There's Winslow. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Brooks.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Bagley. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's Morant in the corner. Back to Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. 3 on the clock.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Morant reaches to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. It's all knotted up.
So what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. 11 feet away, Bielitsa with the bucket. Here's Morant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And the focus Morant possesses, I mean, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 1. They kick out to Heel. Lets the 3 fly. Joseph, great positioning on the putback.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Basket, good. Morant's got 5 now.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Ball's knocked loose. Morant with the steal. Back to Clark. Morant outside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Inside, Morant doesn't seem to have an obvious advantage, but his moves get him to the
Hield outside. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Up top, Morant. He has 7 and finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
Here's Hield. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jones checked in for John Morant. Sweet move, and that one's good by Clark.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Melton, no good. Holmes with it. Here's Bazemore. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Melton, covered by Hield. They get it back. Goes back up. Here's Clark. Fades. Off the left rim and out. Now here's Bazemore. He's guarded closely. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. To the left wing. Melton passes to Gutteridge. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
The Kings trailing. Hield left side. It's Holmes, high post. Joseph against Jones. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Holmes.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
There's the pass to Melton. To the inside. It's going by Hield. And now the Kings fast break. Bazemore inside the three-point line. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Anderson kicks to Clark. Over Parker. No good from Clark. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Bielitsa, he checks in for Jabari Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. Bielitsa passes to Barnes. Back to Bielitsa. Over Jackson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Winslow wide open. He fires. And another miss by Memphis. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Hield finds Fox. Knocked loose. Back to Hield. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And Jones pulls it down. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Valanciunas dishes to Jones. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jackson. And the jumper from down low is good. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Bielitsa kicks to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox is mastering the timing required to succeed in the pick and roll. Trust me, it's not easy.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Down low. Passes it to Winslow. The dish to Valanciunas. Tries from 10. It's hauled in by the Kings. Holmes kicks to Bielitsa. Feeds it to Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 8.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
Jones drives in. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Right side Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Now, here's Holmes. Fires from the line, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah. Flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Winslow. Back to Valanciunas. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Winslow's shot is off. Healed outside. The kick out to Fox. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves in. And that should do it with the...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Kings. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Bogdanovich left side. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Kings. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's Valanciunas. No points in the game yet for him. And it's good for 2. Here's Fox. Outside Bogdanovich. From the high post. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento. Morant kicks to Brooks. He dishes it to Valanciunas. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Oh, this is the grit and grind Valanciunas gives you. I mean, someone that isn't going to give into the defense.
And the Kings making a change here. Giles is checked in. 90 seconds now into the second half. Outside, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, having a point guard who can attack the basket like Fox is priceless. I mean, they love to see him take it up strong like that.
Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Clark. Inside. Bagley with the block.
And that's just the activity on the defensive end. I love it when Bagley goes after rejections. It helps fire him up.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. Anderson passes to Clark. And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the paint. Bagley kicks to Fox. Charity stripe shot, and he nails the jumper. And it's a 6-point Sacramento lead.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Fox passes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, this is what smart point guards do. Fox is adept at realizing the defense's mistakes and exploiting it.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. Morant against Fox. Pass to Giles. And he jams it with authority.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Bagley in the post. He's against Clark. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Jabari Parker's checked in for Harrison Barnes. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. To the middle. Over to the wing. Clark finds Morant. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his third foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Bielitsa comes in for Giles. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Down low, stolen by Jackson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Melton passes to Anderson. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 2-point Kings lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hield the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
It's Anderson with the drive. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Kings ahead. They lead by 2. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Anderson and Jackson inside. And it's Justice Winslow. Then it's Brooks. And it's Melton in at the point.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. And Barnes comes to help. Brooks dishes to Jackson. And yes, it's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Stolen by Brooks. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Fox. Here's Melton. Anderson, the bounce pass. Jackson is doubled. Memphis moving it around. Clock at 6. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Here's Melton. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Melton's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Bagley, no good. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now the pass to Winslow. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Valanciunas is checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Melton. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Stolen by Brooks. Fox with the steal. Healed outside. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson with it. Picked up by Bagley. The feed to Morant. Pass to Jackson. The dish to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Now Brooks. Shot clock at 2. Over Barnes. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go.
Basket counts. Hield's got 4 points this quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Sacramento.
Easy to see why they go to Morant here. I mean, come on. He's good at coming up with the big bucket.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Out to Brooks. It's tipped. Morant, that's for 2. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the right side. Violates a pass to Bogdanovich. Outside, Fox. Winslow with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Fox passes to Violates. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Morant hits to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. He feeds it to Jackson. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Good.
Absolutely nails it. I mean, we talk about Morant having that it factor. Oh, come on. Makes the biggest play of the night.
Bogdanovich finds Bielitsa. At the teardrop. Here's Fox. It counts. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want to.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 1. 5 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Goes up off the inbound. And so it's Sacramento who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish this weekend. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. The Jazz couldn't have looked more confident as when they arrived at the arena earlier on. Obviously, the starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Mitchell against Brooks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Mitchell against Brooks. Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him. And good that time.
Off contact. To me, when you're talking about Donovan Mitchell, that toughness for a young fella is on full display.
Morant against Conley. And the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the shot goes in.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, that's easy offense. Hard to stay in front of Mitchell. It takes a collective effort defensively.
Morant drives in. Rebound, Utah.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
First free throw is good.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Here's Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. A second chance effort. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot blocking master.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And they double up Morant. Jackson in the corner. Back to Valanciunas. Memphis moving it around. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Jackson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And Jones subbed in for Morant.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Inside, here's Gutterich.
He takes advantage of him in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Mitchell. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Clark. Here's Gutterich, guarded by O'Neal. Gutterich can't get it to go. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell. Davis kicks to Clarkson. Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Davis on the follow.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jones. The pass to Gutterich. Here's Melton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Melton with 2 seconds left, and he sinks the layup.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Jazz. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
We've got Dylan Brooks. Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And the thing that stood out for me last year about Moutier, his shot selection was much improved.
It was, GA, a career high from the field. He was solid also from 3. Still, he needs to clean up that turnover category. But we have to remember, he is still very young despite how long we've been talking about him.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Clarkson taking his time here. Stolen by Anderson. One-on-one here. High arcing shot. Yes, that goes in. Clark's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The drive by Gobert. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Rudy Gobert has incredible length. When he's driving, he just rises up over the defense.
Clark left side. And he banks in the layup. Clark's got 6 in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Cuts off the pass. Moutier against Jones. Clark, Gobert with the block. Here's Clarkson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Clarkson's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson. Winslow's checked in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Jones. The Jazz also changing it up. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. And it's Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. Here's Brooks. The shot from the low post is good. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. To the inside. Pass to Ingles. Bogdanovich against Valanciunas. Ingles passes to Moutier. Davis inside. Brooks covering. To the paint. Tries again. The shot comes out. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant surveying the D. Moutier against Winslow. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Valanciunas has got 6.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
There's Winslow. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in. Then for the Jazz, Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Moutier. That's good from Winslow.
I love the energy and effort Winslow brings to the court. If he continues to play hard, I think he'll be around for a long time. You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Pass to Gutterich. Valanciunas against Gobert. Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The steal. And here's Morant. And finished off by Morant. And it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Morant passes to Gutterich. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Yep, it counts. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Tipped away. Stolen by Winslow. And now the Grizzlies fast break. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Over to the left wing. And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. Back to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Valanciunas getting rewarded there for putting down a solid screen on the pick and roll.
Outside Conley. Here's Ingles. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They're in better shape now than they were at one point when they... And...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 7 on the bucket for Mitchell.
Well, when it comes to carrying an offense, few young players do it as well as Donovan Mitchell.
Morant passes to Brooks. Gobert pulls it in. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Brooks against Conley. Valanciunas banked in off the glass. Valanciunas has got 10 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. There's the pass to Conley. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Morant against Conley. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Morant with a wide open look. Here's Valanciunas. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Mitchell kicks it to Ingles. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Gobert can't hit.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Brooks the pass to Winslow. Valanciunas in the high post. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Valanciunas just shrugging off the contact there to finish the play.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Bogdanovich, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Memphis leading by 11. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Rudy Gobert. Left side, Jones. Pass to Melton. Valanciunas with the ball. Over Moutier. Here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson. Clark outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And it's Clark slamming it down. Clark's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Bombed up there for Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
And this is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Moutier looking around. Down low. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Gutterich, the pass to Melton. Memphis moving that ball around. Jones for 3. That shot no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Jones. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Jazz.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Mitchell against Morant. At the elbow, it's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson passes to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Hits it from 3-point range. Jackson's got 5.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Grizzlies lead by 15. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Anderson is out there with Clark, and it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Clark outside, lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound, and the second chance effort by Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Mitchell's shot is good. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Now Ingles. On the wing, Mitchell. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
It's Morant with the drive. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. And Jackson throws it down hard.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Doesn't have to jump much because of his length. It is unmatchable. Rudy Gobert.
Morant against Mitchell. Brooks the pass to Morant. Releases. Rebound, Utah. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Brooks finds Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And it's Memphis on the break. Clark outside. He kicks it to Jackson. To the middle. And then Clark slams it in.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Jazz trail by 15. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
I love Donovan Mitchell's versatility as a scorer. Half court, in transition, at the line, adapts his game to whatever the night calls for.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for Kyle Anderson. Then for the Jazz, Bogdanovich, who's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Conley in for Clarkson.
Failure to take care of the basketball against Donovan Mitchell, you're asking for trouble.
Morant kicks to Brooks. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And the basket is good. Valanciunas has got 11 in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Back to Conley. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Memphis.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Valanciunas.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Offensive rebound, Morant left side. Winslow wide open. He fires. Kept alive. Valanciunas. Morant outside. Tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. All out there with Holiday, and it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Here's Ball. He dishes it to Favors. Count it. Good. Now Morant. Passes it to Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Brooks. Here we go. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. Over Ball. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Brooks against Ingram. And the rejection by Valanciunas. About a minute played so far here in the first. Jackson kicks to Brooks. To the wing on the left. Pass to Winslow. 4 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Favors from past the arc. Brooks grabs the board. And the Grizzlies with possession. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Here's Holiday. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Morant. The feed to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And you see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the line.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Stolen by Ball. Morant with the steal. To the paint, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Valanciunas against Favors. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Nelly is checked in for the Pelicans. Reddick comes in for Ball. Ingram up top. The pass to Williamson. And here is Ingram. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Shot clock at 5. Melton passes to Clark. And he misses his first shot of the game. New Orleans leading by 3. Here's Ingram. Williamson on the follow.
And Williamson doesn't let up, consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Outside, Jones. Melton passes to Clark. Makes it off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Holiday, here we go. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
To the inside, Anderson. Pass to Gutteridge. He feeds it to Clark. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Redick. 20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. He sinks the 11-footer.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Clark. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Okafor. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's New Orleans, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
So for New Orleans right now, Jackson Hayes is out there with Jahlil Okafor. And there's Jackson, then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot. Pelicans leading by 7. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. No good there. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Brooks finds Winslow. Valanciunas with the ball, covered by Okafor. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Here's Hart, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now here's Okafor. Inside, Jackson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide-open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
Brooks outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Jackson down low, covered by Hayes, and the dunk by Jackson.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And Okafor slams it in.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Here's Valanciunas. Here's Jackson. They get it back. That's in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Valanciunas.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Morant against Jackson. Dishes to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Boy, it's enjoyable watching Okafor use his size so well. I mean, he's just bludgeoning the rim whenever he gets it inside down low.
Winslow finds Valanciunas.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's Okafor missing.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Out to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Anderson comes in for Winslow. And Jones subbed in for Dylan Brooks. And now the Pelicans on the break. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. Williamson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
Oh, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Morant against Holiday. Here's Valanciunas. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Morant passes to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. Down low. Clark finds Morant. Back to Clark. Out to the right wing. Passes to Valanciunas. Trains it from 9 feet away. Valanciunas has got 12 in the game.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Here's Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
And he's good on the second. Jones looking for an opening. No good on the last second attempt there.
Hey, it's hard.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They hold a 4-point lead. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And this isn't going to stop Williamson. He's just too big, too strong, too quick. And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Favors attacking. Good. Favors has got 6. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Brooks finds Morant. Good D by Williamson.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Ingram dishes to Favors. Holiday against Morant. Right side Jackson. Back to Morant. Now the dish to Winslow. Kicks it to Morant. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And it's Williamson missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Brooks the pass to Winslow. Jackson down low, guarded by Holiday. That one good for 2. Jackson's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Up top, Favors, guarded by Valanciunas. Ingram dishes to Favors. 5 on the clock. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Holiday's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Winslow. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Morant against Holiday. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Williamson against Jackson. And that one's good. Williamson's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Pelicans. Pass to Morant. Derek Favors with the rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
The pass to Winslow. Feeds to Jackson. Back to Winslow. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Melton passes to Gutterich. Anderson kicks to Jones. Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Pelicans leading by 10. Outside, Redick. Back to Hart. 17 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Redick with the 3. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jones with it. And the layup's good off the glass. Jones has got his second bucket.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. They're backcourt, Ball and Redick. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4. Now here's Redick. Clark, the pass to Gutterich. Back to Clark. Outside, Jones. Anderson outside. He dishes it to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
and didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concerned right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Hayes. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Misses from short range.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And Jones has it in the corner. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Anderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Grizzlies. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And Favors kicks to Ball. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Valanciunas grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Anderson passes to Melton. Clark outside. From outside, off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Here's Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Ingram dishes to Williamson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential. Very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Morant looking around. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
Holiday finds Favors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Holiday. Tries a 3 off the inbound.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
6 to shoot, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Holiday, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Holiday against Morant. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Jackson kicks to Morant. 1:24 left in the fourth. And finished off by Morant.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Ball against Brooks. Ball, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Brooks against Ball. He kicks to Favors. outside. Ball back to Favors. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
3-on-3. Williamson dishes to Ingram. And Holiday kicks to Favors. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And it's a 10-point Pelican lead.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps. A terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And the Kings with possession. Here's Bogdanovich. Up again, and Bagley able to finish.
Well, Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebounds.
Morant against Fox. And here's Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
Defense not able to keep up that time with Winslow. Uses both his speed and creativity.
Fox, the bounce pass. The kick out to Barnes. Wants to get it to Bielitsa and does. And the rejection by Jackson. And he gets it back. And the shot goes down. Morant with it. Pass to Winslow. Back to Morant. Fox with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. Morant with the steal. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Valanciunas finds Jackson. Valanciunas, and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Fox passes to Bagley, and that one good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it two ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is. Heady play by Bielitsa.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Kings. So he gets them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And when he's hitting the free throws right now, form looks good.
Morant surveying the D. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Outside, Fox. Barnes outside. And the pass to Bielitsa. Right side, Bagley. Just 5 to shoot. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And stolen by Bielitsa. Out on his own on the break. Moving it up. Dives for it and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And Memphis making a change here. Gutteridge is checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Giles checked in for Bagley. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Morant against Fox. Here's Jackson. Here's Morant. It's deflected. Passes it to Gutteridge. Shot clock at 5. Jackson. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. To the paint, here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Gutteridge, the pass to Jackson. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Three-pointer, Hield. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Jackson. And it's blocked.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Fox finds Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Kings, so they take the lead.
And these quick hitting plays are great for a quick set shooter. Hield scoring.
To the inside. And the Kings pushing it up now. Fox passes to Giant. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Gutteridge. That one doesn't go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Kings ahead, up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Parker out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Holmes in at the center filling out the middle. And another fast break for Sacramento. Clark against Holmes. Back to Hield. Pass to Holmes. Right wing. The three from Joseph. Cans it from downtown. Joseph's got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Jones drives in. Count it.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
The Kings shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. To the middle. Ball stolen. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Clark outside. Anderson outside. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Hield. Sacramento leading by 4.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. He can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end. Now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke. Okay? Better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Sacramento also making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. Jones dishes to Valanciunas. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Joseph. Inside. Bagley kicks it to Bazemore. And there's the pass to Parker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Parker's got his first points in this one.
Parker getting better and better at running these. He keeps the D guessing. That's a huge advantage for the offensive player.
It's stolen by Bagley. Here we go, one-on-one. Loud pass to Bagley. Got a hand on it. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Giles checked in for Jabari Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. They grabbed their own miss.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Barnes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Kings lead by 7. Cutteridge, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Morant. And another shot. And he lays it up and in.
An awesome rebounder at that position. The energy level Morant puts forth on the glass is tremendous.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Giles. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Fox. Shot clock at 3. Here's Giles. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Fast break Memphis. Bobbed up there for Clark. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he knocks down the first one. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a change for Sacramento. Bielitsa's checked in. Both good from the line that time. 1:03 left in the first half. Morant passes to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
It's Fox with the drive. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Fields checked in for Bogdanovich.
Well, Fox had quite a year in Kentucky before he decided to turn pro and became the 5th pick in 2017 in the NBA draft.
Up top, Morant, covered by Barnes. Morant dishes to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Valanciunas has got 13.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Healed the pass to Giles. Fox looking it over. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox pretty good when he decides to use his speed. He's going to get the defense on their heels.
Now here's Morant for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. And a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And that'll about do it as we get...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
These are bonuses. When you get Bielitsa inside to mix it up that way, that helps.
Pass to Winslow. Makes it off the glass. He has 6.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Kicks to Bagley. Nice feed from Valanciunas. The Grizzlies trail by 8. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go. Kings have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Barnes finds Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Morant dishes to Brooks. Second shot opportunity. Three-pointer. And Morant is good for 3. Morant's got 7 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Brooks grabs the board.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Valanciunas and stolen by Bielitsa. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Jackson. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Kings leading now by 3. Now Bazemore. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the left side wing. Bielitsa passes to Holmes. 6 on the shot clock. Bazemore finds Holmes. A 3 from Bielitsa. It's not going to go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Left side Jones. Clark. They get it back. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Now just a 1-point Sacramento lead.
Well, they're getting stops. And they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
1:56 left to play in the third. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Melton. Back to Clark. Again, Memphis. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Parker left side. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Bazemore passes to Holmes. And Joseph kicks it to Bazemore. Here's Holmes. Back to Joseph. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Jones. Out to the wing. Pass to Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. For the lead. Rebound by Parker. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Outside, Joseph. And Parker with the basket on the assist from Joseph. And the Kings lead by 3.
I like how efficient Parker is. When he gets in that area, he's just smelling points.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Joseph, the pass to Bazemore. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Crafty move. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Kings shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And so he hits both.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
The 3 from Morant. The shot that time not on target. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Kings lead by 3. live from the FedEx Forum. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Sacramento, Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Bagley is out there with Giles, and it's Fox in at the point.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
They kick out to Hield. This one for 3. Here's Bagley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both free throws good from Morant. So it's Sacramento. They've led by as much as 10. It's intercepted. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And here's Morant. Fox with the steal.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Hield. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Valanciunas against Bagley. Valanciunas dishes to Jackson to take the lead over Barnes. Now the pass to Gutterich. And there's the feed to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up again. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Winslow's checked in for Memphis. And the Kings also making a change. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Bogdanovich finds Hield. And here's Bagley. Guarded by Valanciunas. Three-pointer, Hield. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Winslow against Fox. Valanciunas passes to Winslow. The drive by Brooks. And Jackson throws it down hard.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Outside Fox. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Bielitsa, he checks in for Hield. Knocked away. Here's Morant. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Winslow with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Passes it to Winslow. Brooks outside. Outside Jackson. There's the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bielitsa's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight to end the cold streak. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Harrison Barnes in great body control on that possession, just working against the defender.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now. Brooks outside.
Back to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
Morant against Fox. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up big time.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter. Winslow, the pass to Morant. Trying to find Valanciunas. That's it to him. Back to Morant. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Pushing it up. It's deflected. Here's Barnes. That shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Out to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. Morant outside. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And it's Morant at the elbow. Winslow dishes to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. It's off. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.